In the bustling halls of Willowbrook High, where whispers echoed like secrets in the wind, one student stood out by not blending in. Alex was the quiet kid, the one who sat in the back row, head down, sketching in a worn notebook instead of chatting with classmates. No one knew much about him. He was a ghost in a sea of noise. But on that fateful Tuesday, everything changed. What if I told you that a single moment of cruelty could unleash a storm no one saw coming? Stick around, because this story will have you on the edge of your seat. Let's find out, but before we dive into this story, comment below where you are watching from today, and if you enjoy this tale with unexpected twists and moments of justice, don't forget to subscribe. It started in Mr. Hargrove's history class. Hargrove was the kind of teacher who ruled with an iron fist and a sharp tongue, thriving on making examples out of students to toughen them up. That day, the class was discussing World War II, and Hargrove called on Alex for an answer. Alex hesitated, his voice barely a murmur as he offered a correct but soft-spoken response about the Battle of Midway. The room fell silent, waiting. But Hargrove wasn't satisfied. With a sneer that could curdle milk, he slammed his book on the desk. "Speak up, boy, or are you too busy daydreaming about your imaginary friends?" Everyone, look at Alex, the mute wonder who's probably failing life itself. Laughter erupted from the front rows, phones subtly pulled out to capture the moment. Alex's face burned red, but he said nothing, just shrank deeper into his seat. The humiliation spread like wildfire. By lunch, whispers turned to memes, and Alex became the school's latest punchline. What no one knew was that Alex wasn't just quiet. He was calculating. Orphan young and raised by a reclusive uncle who taught him the art of observation, Alex had a gift. He could uncover secrets like a detective in the shadows. That night, alone in his dimly lit room, Alex's eyes gleamed with resolve. He wasn't going to cry or complain. No, he was going to expose. But how far would he go? And what dark truth about Hargrove was waiting to be unearthed? The next day, the school buzzed with normalcy, until an anonymous email hit every student's inbox. Attached was a grainy photo of Hargrove from years ago, dressed in a clown costume at a shady party, surrounded by empty bottles and questionable company. The caption? "Who's the real joke now?" Laughter turned to gasps. Hargrove stormed into the principal's office, demanding an investigation, but the trail led nowhere. Alex had covered his tracks like a pro. Suspense built as more leaks followed. Day 2. A forged grade report showing Hargrove inflating scores for his favorite athletes. Whispers grew. Was this revenge? Coincidence? The class eyed Alex suspiciously, but he remained silent, his notebook now filled with cryptic notes. Hargrove, paranoid and unraveling, cornered Alex after class. "You think you're clever, kid? I'll make your life hell." But Alex just smiled faintly, whispering, "You already did." The intrigue peaked on day 3. During assembly, the school's projector flickered to life unbidden. A video played. Hargrove in a heated argument with the principal, admitting he'd plagiarized his own thesis to get his teaching job. Chaos erupted. Parents called. Reporters swarmed. Hargrove was suspended on the spot, his career in tatters. But here's the twist that no one saw coming. As the crowd dispersed, Alex slipped a note into the principal's hand. It revealed the real hacker, a jealous colleague Hargrove had bullied years ago. Alex hadn't done it all. He'd just nudged the dominoes, using his quiet observation to connect the dots and let karma do the rest. In the end, Alex didn't seek glory. He faded back into the shadows, but the school changed. Bullies thought twice, and quiet kids found their voice. Hargrove, he vanished, a cautionary tale. Moral of the story? Never underestimate the silent ones. They might just be plotting your downfall. If this tale of sweet, suspenseful revenge hooked you, smash that like button, subscribe for more mind-bending stories, and drop in the comments. Have you ever seen a quiet kid strike back? You won't believe the next one.